Wayne State winning, going away 64-50. How about the impressive fourth quarter by the Warriors, outscoring the Northern Michigan Wildcats? Get this, 16-4.
4 points in the fourth quarter. Hold them to 1 of 10 field goals in that fourth quarter. They're doing it with defense, and that's the mark of a good team, is that you can stop people until your offense gets going, and that was the second half essentially for the Warriors.
You know, it's interesting, when we came here in early January, I think it's safe to say we were all wondering, okay, what is this Warrior basketball team? And when we knew they were pretty good, when you have somebody like Shannon Wilson on your team, your chances are pretty good. I think what this team has shown us, Rod, is this is a formidable GLIAC basketball team. I don't think there's any question about it.
And sometimes all you have to be is just solid and fundamental, but they play defense, and that's going to carry whether you're on the road, whether you're at home, and they have that senior leadership and that experience that they took their lumps last year and the year before, and now it's starting to pay some dividends.
Well, let's take a look at some of the highlights of this big victory by the Warriors here in Midtown Detroit. We'll start in the first half.
First half got things going with Shannon Wilson, and 25 points. We're going to see a lot of Shannon Wilson highlights. 9 of 12 from the field, a couple of three-pointers. She had it going from the inside and the outside. You see the long jumper going there. Northern started to get things going on the inside, too, and we mentioned their points in the paint. 38 of their 50 came in the paint. They only had 2 three-pointers and a couple other free throws to go along with that, but that was the story of their offense. Peyton Birchmeyer gets one outside, and that 3 from Janae Williams in the first half, 3 of her 18 points, but she was 4 of 6 from 3, and I think that gave her some confidence that all of those other ones, you could see the difference, and that she felt like those were going in from the moment they left her hand.
Yeah, it was a pushback by Northern Michigan. Once they started to work the ball inside, the young lady from Howell in particular, I thought, had a very nice game. That young lady right there, Honkala.
Honkala had 12 and 9 today and 4 blocks. She was solid on the inside in the middle, and they just kept attacking. There's Honkala again, goes up, gets the nice easy one in the paint, and that was a story. What they did in the paint, and then when they couldn't score on the inside, what they had to resort to in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, they finally took the lead. Their first lead of the game did Northern Michigan, but in the end, too much at number 30 and too much at number 4 for the Warriors.
Yeah, Shannon's had a really good couple of weeks. She got to her 1,000th career point, and she's just really tacked it on in these last couple of games. Getting to the fourth quarter, and Williams again with the drive there, gets it to Wilson, who kicks out to Nastasia Chambers. That was the turning point for me, that Chambers got that big 3 to go, and it extended that lead from 3 to 6.
Well, it's interesting. They kept giving Janae Williams that shot, and she kept making them pay. 4 3-pointers on a game.
No, and that one was a couple of feet beyond the line, but you don't shoot that shot unless you have that level of confidence.
Here's a look at your final numbers here today. A convincing victory at home by the Wayne State Warriors.
Yeah, you look at the rebounding advantage there. They even that up a little bit, or not even. They made it a little bit closer, 37-22. But the story of the game is those three-pointers. You had 11 total. You get 4 from Janae. You get 2 from Shannon and 2 from Peyton Birchmeyer. That's going to tell your story. You can see which team is the smaller team and which one is the bigger team. You got the rebounding advantage, but Northern turned it over 23 times. Wayne State was able to cash those in for 27 points. And you see the points in the paint go with that rebounding advantage. But, hey, only those big numbers, the 64 and the 50, those are the only ones that really matter at the end of the day. And now it's a 6-game win streak for your Wayne State Warriors.
Half a dozen, not too shabby. Hey, we want to thank the great crew of CN 900, Mike Bratta, our statistician, Joe Abramson, our sideline analyst, and of course, my partner, Rod Beard. For everybody involved, my name is Sean Belegian, thanking you most importantly. Your final score from the Math Eye today, the Warriors come away with a 64-50 victory. Don't forget, a week from today, Warriors back in action right here at the Math Eye as they take on the Davenport Panthers on CN 900. From the Math Eye in Midtown Detroit, have a wonderful afternoon, everybody.